I want to interest yourself. Don't arrest the people, but investigate. Otherwise, we'll miss the point. People have been talking about Jacob from the morning up to now, and even in Kampala, even in Parliament, we spend the whole day until midnight. That shows to you that Jacob has only two riches. I kept repeating it, and I want to repeat it here. Number one, he valued community wealth. He did not concentrate on accumulating wealth for himself. That is why even in the school where we are, there are two churches that he built for the community. And this is a lesson to all of us that as we live in this world, what kind of relationship are we living with others? What kind of contribution are we giving to others? What will people talk about you when you are going away from this world? Are they going to talk about the amount of money you left in the bank? Are they going to talk about your big building that you left in Kampala or any other place in the world? Or they will talk about your community wealth? Your Excellency, when we are mourning Jacob on the floor of Parliament, I want to thank the administration of Parliament and the leadership of the Right Honourable Speaker. They printed a book full of quotations from Jacob Oualanyah. I think people who have not read this book, you have to interest yourself about it. Because the book talks a lot about how you can build your spiritual wealth. It talks about how you can fight corruption in this country. Jacob was somebody who would talk the truth. Of all people in this country, I have never had anyone who can stand and talk straight to the president of this world. But Jacob stood and said, Your Excellency, we are all corrupt in the country. What kind of legacy can we pick from that? That we should talk the truth, and that is the way we can make our country better. Your Excellency, when Jacob was elected to be the vice chairman in charge of Acholi, Lamu, and the West Nile, when he was going around to campaign for His Excellency the President, and for your party, the NRM, people did not vote NRM, but they voted Jacob. He was speaking to the heart of the people. Speaking to the heart of the people of Northern Uganda. And he left a will. The will is that this time round government will improve and fight poverty in Northern Uganda. You have a duty to carry it back that there is a will that Jacob left behind for Northern Uganda, that people should get out of poverty. You have that will to get it. Your Excellency, in the interest of time, let me just introduce the members of the parliamentary group where they are. Honorable members, can you wait for the recognition? I have been requested that there is no enough time to bring you in front here. And I want to end by saying, I have been quoting this book by Robert Bisham, Who Will Cry When You Die? In that book, it tells us that when we are born, on that day, the people will be laughing when you are crying. When you are living your life in this world, you should touch the life of people. You should live well with people. So that the day when you are dying, people will cry when you laugh. I know Jacob will laugh. But in our culture of Acholi, a person died when he is not given birth. You have seen the children of Jacob. We believe Jacob is alive, and with those children, his legacy will remain in this world, for God and my country.
Bambe, Karaduchu, Kirwati Kakumu, Pajo, Bambe, Megomadit, Honorable President of the Republic of Uganda, retired Major Jessica Lupo, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Parliament, my Lord Chief Justice, Malatin Mapaiwan, Edith, Secretary General, NRM, Right Honorable Prime Minister, Right Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, our cultural leaders, our religious leaders, Otto, Lukumuen, Kiforba, Tahana, Kirperatie, we were going to Kubluba. Merafor, dear Medina, Makitami Wanipo, Karna Tema, we go to Kubluba, Our Excellency, the Vice President, who is our Chief Monarch, you will allow me to be speaking the language home and English for the benefit of the monarchs. Near Peter Satimanywa, State Minister, Mayor Environment. Uberakanena, Amera 40 more Berkeri, Major Program and Martin. Koni kawa cherka karmo Latinwa, Dom Yok Matitiano, Tualua, Latinwa, Cabello, Maberna. Mapia Matia of Mamma, Tinkerbo, American Fellow, announcement, Ministry Mamela, Tippy Pierre Pitch, we are there. Malube Kumana, Right Honorable Jacob Oualanyah, Mobi Pierre Gane, Kadikan Komen. Well, Timuno, Tetimu, Mayan, Magadi Pierre. Wabi Lego Pado, Nikian enemy, Kiguam Mabe, Bertal Pipo, Niamokano, Comlatin. Your Excellency, you will not allow me, because of time, for a year in January, we have no Birulori, or Bercarolano, or Quayatia, Piano List, no Miagano, the Rem, Mircopian Bulori, or Jacob. Was House, no never Bulori. Latena Chalo, Honorable Minister Brighty, Beno Merlo, Pato Endo Yena, ni Right Honorable Jacob Oualanyah, Ubero Vice President NRM Northern. Alevo, we can call me Mapuor Kamapo, Mukeno Aki West Nile, Ilao, Kampala, Kikum, Alevo Amaro, do NRM Amaro Tipwenen. Ojuatimu Melwo Vice Litimu Maro Nenu Kamatie Mono Team Moa Ladil Jacob Utiu Kimeribu Wana Choli Alewani Repetani Kimedekere Poetikan Melo Mapon Amero, a 12 where I knew the world, Ludia Mukana, a bend Mudon, Gumi, Quena, Makar Kudu, Quena, President Museveni, Ma, Her Excellency, the Vice President, Worker. Uyena, Right Honorable Prime Minister, allow me take this little time to introduce you to the monarchs so that they know where you are, ma'am, that you may stand up and they see you. Right Honorable Prime Minister. Many of business, Pagamente, because we are not going to allow everybody to speak, and you will bear with us, friends. Allow me also to introduce the third Deputy Prime Minister, Madam who is here with us, to the monarch. Monomego, Maluko Prime Minister Mandem, Malawo and Werwakan, Lumu, Uyebene, where I go to ministers for government, then you members of parliament. Allow me to invite friends, the ministers of government, to stand up for the monarchs to see you. We cannot let everybody be introduced individually. Please bear with us. More ministers for government, the whole cabinet is here, the whole parliament is here to send off our brother, our friend, Jacob. Your Excellency, the Vice President, allow me to invite the Secretary General of the NRM to come and deliver his speech to the monarchs. Thank you very much. Matikapinani, I am Secretary General for NRM Uganda, lakini mamewa maaki porwakan, lakini ajodi guru kurinano tuwarkeremo kumgimti walwali. Apoyo tuwala pichawa malodiwa uye na luberu uye. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Speaker of Parliament, my Lord, the Chief Justice, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, and all the ministers, members of the Central Executive Committee of the party, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me, we've been speaking for the last 18 days. And as a party, we feel Jacob represented what the party stood for because of the many testimonies you have given. I just have two things to say. One, to request kindly that you allow the three regional vice chairmen who are here and who are very close to Honorable Jacob to come forward and just say a few words each. One from Karamoja, another from Western Uganda, and from Central Region. The others did not come. Two, as I conclude, I will have a small message from one of the guests who was supposed to be here, who is none other than General Akanganao Salim Saleh. He sent me his message to present because the late Jacob was a personal friend. Just that, and we shall move to the next. I request the Senate members who are here to come and say a few words, just in less than 2 minutes. But for those who may not know, the Central Executive Committee of the National Resistance Movement Party, I would say it is the upper house, it is the topmost organ of the party that decides who becomes who in Uganda. For Jacob to be a deputy speaker in the last parliament, it is the Central Executive Committee that gave him that responsibility. For Jacob to become the Speaker of Parliament, it is the Central Executive Committee. And I have the members here, and I request that they rise up for recognition. I may not be able to read their names one by one. Members of the Central Executive Committee of the party, please rise up for recognition. Thank you so much for coming to escort our brother. I am Honorable Chiwanda Geoffrey, the chair for Central Region. He's going to be very brief in less than 1 minute, and then I'll have Honorable Simon Peter Alebe representing Karamoja, and then Honorable Chris Bariokuzi will conclude. Then I give the message of the general. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Chiwanda Godfrey Suvi. the Vice Chairperson, National Resistance Movement in charge, Central Region. Your Excellency, the Vice President, dear monarchs, the two Vice Chairpersons have allowed me just to use half of their minute to tell you this. I've lived with Right Honorable Oualanyah longer before, more than the rest of the Vice Chairpersons who are here with me. I served with Right Honorable Oualanyah in the 7th Parliament when the people of Omoro elected him to be the Member of Parliament for Omoro County in the 7th Parliament. That was in 2001. In 2006, he lost, and I also lost. I worked somewhere in Karamoja and also had some duties to do here in Uganda and out of Uganda. He came back in the 9th Parliament when we elected him Member of Parliament for Omoro County. And that was the first time we elected him on the National Resistance Movement ticket. And I want to thank you. Thank you for trusting Jacob, and thank you for loving National Resistance Movement. In the 10th Parliament, in that Parliament, when he came in the 9th Parliament, NRM trusted him and gave him a flag to be the Deputy Speaker, Parliament of Uganda. And we want to appreciate you. Thank you for giving us Jacob. In the 10th Parliament, when he came back as Member of Parliament for Omoro County, we wanted to try to take him, probably promote him to the Speaker position. The struggle that we did, and afterwards the Senate Executive Committee decided that Oualanyah retained the Deputy Speakership for another 5 years. And recently, of course, in 2020, he stood as a member of the Senate Executive Committee for this region. That is Achori, Lamu, and West Nile. Want to thank you, the leaders of all these sub-regions, that you trusted Jacob Oualanyah as though Senate Executive Committee member. We are here as fellow chairpersons, vice chairpersons of the region. We've worked with Right Honorable Jacob Oualanyah. We enjoyed his company. He's one of the best persons that we've ever worked with. 2021, God gave us that he became a speaker. And I want to thank you, the people of Omoro, because by the time we gave him a flag to stand as the Speaker of Parliament, he was already elected by you, the people of Omoro. On behalf of the National Resistance Movement, I want to thank you. Thank you so much, and we shall always remember you for God and my country.
Fellow monarchs, as Jarosini said, I am Alepere Simon Peter, National Vice Chairperson NRM representing Karamoja. I stand before you to bring condolences from the people of Karamoja. I know it is the most difficult moment that the people of Omoro are going through, and the time we say we stand with you in this difficult moment. The people of Karamoja will stand and continue praying for the people of Omoro. Just from the words of our emeritus, Archbishop Morombi, that the people of the North, there is something God is showing us. But I can assure you that this is the moment that the people of the North must go into the reflection. Why us at this moment? This is yet another dark moment for the people of North and Uganda. And we must reflect why us and God. As Mao said, let now God do what he thinks for us from North and Uganda. As I stand here together with you, the people of Karamoja are mourning. Uganda has lost the sea. In Jacob Oualanyah, the star that you see lying for us, that star is no more. I pray that we continue remaining united. That was the seed he left behind. We continue reconciling. That's the seed he left behind. Let's live in harmony as we preach. In preach for peace. Prevail in this country. Let's stay peaceful. For my country, it is always.
Thank you very much. I go with the protocol as earlier announced. My name is Chris Bariomonsi. I am the Member of Parliament for Chinchisi in Kanungu district. I also serve as the Minister of Information, Communications Technology, National Guidance, the Government of Uganda, and also the Vice Chairperson for Western Uganda. I bring you condolences from the NRM family, Western Uganda, and Western Uganda stretches from Karuma to Kisoro. We are all mourning with you. I would like to thank the people of Moro for having elected Jacob Oualanyah to be your Member of Parliament, and he served with distinction as a Member of Parliament. I also would like to thank the Members of Parliament, the several parliaments that voted him as the Deputy Speaker and later as the Speaker, for having been cleared by us, the Central Executive Committee of the NRM Party, and he did well and served excellently. Let me also thank Ugandans, the NRM leaders in Uganda, for having elected him to be the Vice Chairperson for Northern Region. Because we are Vice Chairpersons representing regions, but we are voted by the whole country. You also voted for me, and I want to thank you, people of this region, together with my colleagues here, who were voted by the whole country. I thank Ugandans for having voted Jacob Oualanyah to be the state member, the regional vice chairperson for the North, and I can assure you, he has been representing you excellently in the Central Executive Committee of the NRM. And in the intervening period, we shall cover up, because there is a vacance now, we don't have someone representing you. We shall fill that vacuum until when elections are held for you to get another member present you. Finally, I want to thank the people of this region for having overwhelmingly voted NRM in the last elections. And we thank our brother Jacob because he did tremendous work as a fresh, new vice chairperson for the region. He canvassed the region, moved with our chairman, and we thank all of you in the North. And we want to assure you at the NRM that we shall remain with you, we shall not forsake you, we shall address the issues you are raising as a region. But finally, as Minister in the government responsible for communication technology, there are two things I have observed. Here, the network is poor, both for data and voice, and I undertake to pursue it, ensure that we improve the network. Because some of the media people say they can't relate because of the network. Number two, I am also informed that the process of finalizing the radio for more voice of more has not been completed. As the minister responsible for licensing the radios, I will also undertake to follow that and ensure that the radio, the process is completed and implemented. Thank you very much. May the soul of that Jacob rest in eternal peace, and may the good Lord continue to comfort the members of the family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Loak me moro maulo magitene wajuje Mario badia ya yibu ni mayebe kai ino ne network machim pete mate tutwal do chal en mayde minister malo do pachim ilopa radio ibene ne kigero maskan we gurube ki network machim mate kimario wajuje en winyu ne omenwa jeko uno chamo radio chido ngene ne radio maje ko chamo ne uno line siso we ko chati yo atamani wo ko e twa between mabe mayanyo atie be kan ni secretary general me political parties and the high court they can just rise up for recognition. We have secretary general for Uganda People's Congress, secretary general for PPP, Secretary General for Democratic Party, Secretary General for Forum for Democratic Change, and Secretary General for JEMA. I've also seen the presidents of other political parties. I also need to recognize them. I see General Mugisha Muntu, who is the national chair of a very wonderful party, that one. I also saw Honorable Norbert Mao, the President General of the Democratic Party, and Honorable Jimmy Akena, the President of the Uganda People's Congress Party. I've also seen the President of Forum for Democratic Change and many other leaders of political parties. And the Vice President of NUB, I'm not seen, sorry. Wherever you are, please, we recognize you. Allow me briefly just give the 10 points that Honorable Jacob was sharing with the General Salim Saleh Akandanao, who is the National Coordinator of Operation Weather. He told me to share with you, he should have been here, but he could not make it. That together with the late Jacob, they went through all the literature that President U.S. Museveni wrote about socio-economic transformation. And they summarized this document under what they agreed to be termed Musevenomics. And under Musevenomics, they agreed on 10 points where Jacob was going to help the government through legislative agenda to make sure we transform our economy in the areas that they agreed on. One was on security of persons and property. They were going to intensify that to make sure Ugandans are secure in terms of their properties and personal lives. Two, investment in strategic infrastructure area, that government should have increased money in the areas of transport and energy. Those were areas that they identified in Jacob. The third one was on human capital development. The fourth one on boosting productivity of factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, and knowledge. The fifth one was on securing market for locally produced goods and services. The sixth one was on strategic support to the key four sectors of economy, which are commercial agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, ICT, and services. The seventh one was on promoting household income through the many programs of government. And then the eighth was on mindset change, which we did not believe that Jacob really was preaching, the subject of mindset change. The spirit of Ubuntu. You are because I am, and since I am, therefore you are. And that was his message. The ninth was on value addition to key priority agricultural products, and last was on environmental protection. These were the points that General Salim Saleh was sharing with the late Right Honorable Jacob, and Jacob was convincing him that through Parliament, he would make sure that the members of Parliament would focus their energies on this point to make sure we transform our economy faster. Thank you so much. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Thank you. Secretary General, the NRM Party, for delivering your speech. Excellency, the Vice President, allow me, if I can proceed, to offload what I have in my hands. Pardon? Una Patuni, Makichopi Party, it was Uganda now part, which you can, Northern Uganda, Mewa, Pegine. Kim Jong Chugam now, Chobe again, Monte Pegine, woman of the allow me to recognize the presence of the leader of opposition, my brother, my apologies that I didn't recognize you, but please stand up for the monarchs to see your presence. More enemy is our leader of opposition in Parliament of Uganda, and allow me also to accompany that we have a message from Uganda caucus, and they have given us Uganda caucus, which one big one began Military Foundation, many and one for Jacob, Oualanyah million and them. A level by the Joro, Gama, or Borwakan. Well, me, Kero, Metu Kerwada, and you put your one and Mekumu. So I never had a Takan champion. Military Foundation, maybe you have a champion. Yellow, and now Dr. Becker. Man, Uganda focus, million and them, Kiwaka. Yeah, come on. Ni Agamo District, local government, which was Oualanyah Foundation, million of you, he had me at there. 11 he can't become a point Palestinian. I think I'm a word of Andrew, Koykumana, into kind management. The Pomo, we hear a word Padre, district, which was a million of them, I didn't mean when, come when, give me a bear, make a foundation, make one Palestinian. The Congo, Noya, district, or million of share. Don't think any don't. I don't know. What it is, like this, nothing. Mawan Bayo, and back and new Congo, Mankuru Business Center, February Military Foundation, end of joining, like this, Mawan Gan. So, and a party foundation. Congo, what it is, contribution, Mua Kikum, Kama, Wahia, no channel, Ukar million of debt, and no can you get what, don't million a check, give me a debt, but you can't comment, Counter and million a check, I told Parliamentary group, Counter and motion for the wire. Mawa Kelo, Oro, Joke, Swallow Tiana. Arua City, Office for NRM, give me a million a check, Oualanyah Foundation, give message, Mamegi. Channel to Oualanyah, Mudon, Bukono constituency, Namtumba district. We would like to send our condolence with deep soul to the family of the fallen Right Honorable Speaker Jacob Oualanyah with condolence fee of 50,000, signed by Tim Menya Simon. Man chilling our Namtumba. Wait down, Lokatan, Pajo, Chen. I didn't hear a big Majero, it is the you, maybe the foundation. Mount a poet. And now, the Kumo, Latina Amy, a level of Pajo, who never had one there. Andrew one water, Andrew. Mary, one child on Palatin, Mamma, Jonathan Latin, Ama lewo unpajo. Pigwa mwa uno ne kabatere. Ama tuchwe ko platine ma eni piena ne kiru kwa bekere. Ba me debu. Madam Kitu mbele kamele nene no kitu district mando NRL makiri makome majinge bene uchwalo milioni achiel ki alimi achiel miechere opto Andrew chena en dine gamo Excellency, allow me to recognize the presence of our in-laws, the in-laws of the late Right Honorable Speaker Jacob Oualanyah. And I would just want you to stand up, our in-laws from Bale Mutiana. Can you stand up, our in-laws to be recognized from Bale? And my uncle here, leading them. The in-laws from Bale, Mapua. Our in-laws from Palisa, Murio Mutia. Where are they? Our in-laws from Tororo. We are recognizing your presence. Our in-laws from Kisoro. Our in-laws from Uganda, Mwema Lekuja, Obabudirinda Wabudiwa, Abako. Our in-laws from Kole. We recognize your presence. And then our in-laws from Kingdom, led by me speaking here. Your Excellency, I know time is not on our list. Thank you. Allow me to invite my Lord, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Uganda, to come and address the monarchs. Thank you.
Sorted out. Get you in okay.
Is it low? Can it go up? Yeah. Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Parliament of Uganda, the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, the Archbishop of Anglican Church, Uganda, and members of the clergy who have led us today to beseech the Lord for the soul of our departed brother. members of the diplomatic corps, Lieutenant Achuli, Rudy, Lieutenant Kara, Lieutenant Luago Yere, Dulma Pat, Kidano Weng, Magubino, Kaluakoloma, Metire Pagak. Your Excellency, I have spoken so much since I landed in this country from Seattle, United States of America. My views are very well known. I've spoken as a true Acholi. Where I misspoke, I owned up and made remedial move. Very successful, I'm grateful. But everything that I said is true, and I'm proud to have said it. Today, I'm not going to talk about my bereavement. I'm actually going to speak in English for a brief moment only, and then speak to these people in the language I know best. Today, I have chosen to honor the memory of my brother instead of mourning him. Today, there is no blame whatsoever in my heart. Today, I leave the memory of Jacob Oualanyah Lokore, Wada Pora Pora, the one I knew. Today is a grand opportunity for me to say, human, you ran away from me because you know you cannot match me in the Bwala dance, so you chose to run away. Today, I'll speak about the hope Jacob's true friends have vowed to give his children and his father. When we went to the United States of America, it is when I learned that Jacob had been told around the 20th of February that he would not make it, that any time his demise would come. But the true Jacob that I had always known, he rejected that medical advice and fought. He egged on. And for 1 month, Jacob was fighting with God, saying, no, God, I cannot go. I'm not ready to go. Then when I was told that fateful night of the 19th of March, which was already 20th here in Uganda, that he had passed on close to 11 o'clock, I quarreled with God. My Lord Archbishop, you'll pray for me, but I quarreled with God. And I still have issues to sort out with God. And for me, my quarrel with God is informed because I was a babysitter when I was growing up, Lapidi. My first responsibility was being Lapidi, babysitter. Like every youth in Africa has to go through babysitting. And I think that prepared me for leadership. I said, God, why? Why me? Everybody who has gone out to seek medical attention has come back to Uganda. Why mine? Why mine? Mega ne pengon. Paji udwogo. Mega dong pedugo pengon. Iwero adok kiki hanoro pengon. God did not answer me. God has not answered me. But fortunately, I found consolation in a Bible hymn. I am Catholic, but I find the Protestant classical hymns undying. O God, our help in ages past, our hope in time to come, our shelter is thine storming blast. So, but there is a stanza which always makes me be at peace with God, and that's what helped me to stop behaving like that baby who wants milk from the mother is still picking the breast from the bra, and the baby cannot wait, understandably. Or the mother still wants to clean the breast before giving to the baby. And the baby begins hitting the mother because the baby cannot believe that the mother will not give it milk as to when she wants it. So I was slapping God like that child, like that baby, for not saving my brother's life. Then I remembered, I think decided the 3rd or the 4th. 1,000 ages in thy sight is like an evening gone, short as the watch that ends the night before the rising sun. And I sang that one. I sang that one because I'm just angry because I do not understand God's time frame. I wanted an answer. I even wanted him to do what Jesus did to Lazarus. I think God said, my child, you don't understand these things. There is no prayer that I do not respond to. For you, when you say immediately, for me, immediately can be 1,000 years, because 1,000 years to me is just like an evening. Then I found consolation. I reconciled myself with the fact that physically Jacob is done. But I've also refused to accept that other than physically, Jacob is gone, because he remains with us. If you do not know that Jacob remains with us, yesterday, the district councils of the Greater North set a precedent in a joint council meeting. That meeting was summoned by Jacob in death. It was on account of his death that the district council sat and laid the foundation for the hereafter, for the thereafter, either to continue acting as one, to join hands, to act in concert, to sort our problems. Back to Seattle. I reflected. For 1 month, Jacob knew he was dying, and he held on. Then from my Bible reading, the story of Jacob, the other Jacob, who cheated on his brother Esau and took away what was due to his brother, and then fled to his maternal uncle's place, Laban. When he chose to go back now home, the way my Jacob chose now to go back home where God is, I think it must be now where the two frontiers, where the two places converge. Fear seized his heart. He thought Esau was going to change. Then the angel of the Lord came to urge him, do not fear. He held onto this angel, and said, without you, without God, I cannot face my brother. He could not let go So the angel got, I think, a stick or some club and hit him on the knee, which affected one of his knee ligaments. He remained limping for the rest of his lifetime. The medical doctors, on account of this story in the Bible, called that ligament Jacob's ligament. And the greatest musicians in the world, the greatest composers in the world, the Negroes who composed Negro spirituals, composed a hymn in memoriam. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. I'll never let you go. If you bless me, I'll let you go. If you bless me, I'll let you go. If you bless me, I'll let you go. I'll never let you go. Day is breaking, Jacob, let me go. Day is approaching, Jacob, let me go. Day is breaking, Jacob, let me go. I'll never let you go. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. Wrestling Jacob, let me go. I'll never let you go. So for 1 month, the angel was singing, say, Jacob, please release me to go. Jacob said, no, until you bless. Until, in this case, he said, until you assure me that I will go to my Father in heaven, I will not let go. I think when he was assured, and when we called him and he said, you see, Jacob, I never called him Jacob. For me, I called him Jacobo or Guadapora. That's how I called him. And for me, he never called me Windolo. And actually, the first time Jacob called me Chigamoy was when he struggled and said the word and never said anything more. He would either call me Bichigs. Bichigs was his way of beautifying Chigamoy, making it sound very, very interesting. That was the level of intimacy. He would either call me Bichigs or Wodangom, Angom being my mother's surname. That was the level of our intimacy, and that's what I want to dwell on today. So Jacob fought with the angel. He now eats with the angels in the presence of the Lord. That's why I've chosen not to weep. And by the way, I shed no tears. From the time I was told Jacob had died, I came to Uganda, even when I was so angry, even when I became so belligerent, no tears came. But the day Jacob's body arrived, when the Bwala dancers were now bringing him, because his father here, Mzee Ukorapora, said, Chigamoy, duagumeru kideyo me Bwala me patron. The moment the Bwalas now started bringing his body, I sobbed on that airport tarmac. I sobbed. That's the first time I shed tears for Jacob. I knew Jacob in the early 90s when they were students with Mao. I think they had run into some problems, into some disfavor with the university. And they were due for
Smart 24, driving business.
The directors, University Council, Vice Chancellor, staff, students, and the entire community of Victoria University, Kampala, at this trying moment, send their heartfelt condolences to the President of Uganda, Cabinet, Parliament of Uganda, and the entire family of the Right Honorable Jacob Oualanyah. Our thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time as you say farewell to a fallen son of Uganda, who we admired since he epitomized making a difference in whatever he did. Like him, we believe in making a difference for the betterment of everyone who crosses our path. Like Jacob, we also uphold the same spirit of excellence. May our love and love of those around you help you through the days ahead. Hold tight to memories for comfort. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Peace, prayers, and blessings. The Directors, University Council, Vice-Chancellor, staff, students, and the entire community of Victoria University, Kampala, at this trying moment, send their heartfelt condolences to the President of Uganda, Cabinet, Parliament of Uganda, and the entire family of the Right Honourable Jacob Oualanyah. Our thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time as you say farewell to a fallen son of Uganda, who we admired since he epitomized making a difference in whatever he did. Like him, we believe in making a difference for the betterment of everyone who crosses our path. Like Jacob, we also uphold the same.
We are starting our investment journey. I think it's time to sort of highlight the two frameworks that people typically use. They're not the only ones, but these are the two major frameworks that people use to make investment decisions. The first framework is the risk-return framework. Essentially, using the risk-return framework, you're evaluating the risks that you're going to undertake to chase the returns that the investment or the asset is promising you. So you're evaluating the risks against the return. An example of an application of this is where you have two investment assets. Asset A has 11.5% per annum. Asset B is promising 14.2% per annum. If you picked asset B, you would only have